Welcome back to the Crypto guys. My name is Brandon and I am back with another Harmony update for you guys today. So over the weekend, Harmony actually held pretty strong, and then just yesterday on Sunday, Harmony actually pumped nicely within the last hour of the candle. It ended up pumping about 10%, I think, and ended up closing very high. So today we're going to talk about that, and then I also have one piece of news that I want to share with you guys that is about Harmony. And then we're going to check out the greed index, or fear and greed index, and then we're going to hop into the charts, guys. So without further ado, let's roll the intro and let's hop into some Harmony One. Welcome to the Cryptoverse, guys. So we're going to start off by checking coin market cap. As you guys can see up here, the whole market cap for the crypto market is back to $2 trillion. We have not seen a $2 trillion market cap since the crash back in April. We've been hovering between like 1.3 trillion and 1.7 trillion, and now we're back to 2 trillion. So that is a good thing. Here, Harmony One still ranked 83 on CoinMarketCap. The market cap for Harmony One is sitting at 1.1 billion. That is currently up 10.5%. And then the trading volume for Harmony is up almost 300%, sitting at 296%. And then the price for Harmony is at 10 cent, almost 11 cent, up almost 10.5% for the day. So Harmony is actually doing pretty good today. And then if we were to go check, I have one piece of news that I want to show you guys. So Chainlink and Harmony. Chainlink price feeds are now live on Harmony testnet, opening up scalable DeFi deployment. So for this article, guys, I'll have a link to this in the description for the people who want to go read this whole article and just read it for themselves. But we're going to check out some interesting points of the article so we're not, spending the whole time on the article. So first off, we are excited to announce that Chainlink price feeds are live and natively integrated on the Harmony testnet, giving developers native access to the DeFi industry's leading decentralized price oracle solution. Harmony developers can now begin building and testing a variety of data-driven DeFi applications by referring Chainlink oracles for high-quality, low-latency, tamper-proof price feeds. And then these are just some of the price feeds that they have on it as of right now. The initial integration includes the following Chainlink price feeds: 1 USD, wrapped Bitcoin to USD, ETH USD, USDC to USD, USDT to USD, Binance to USD, and then Sushi to USD, DAI USD, DSLA USD, and then Link USD. So those are just some of the pairs that are on there as of right now. And then here's another piece that I found. By combining Harmony and Chainlink, developers can build highly scalable, low-cost DeFi applications with strong security and reliability guarantees on the data inputs used in their executions. So developers can build, highly scalable, low-cost applications. Who doesn't like to build low-cost applications, right? So then this is what Stephen C. had to say. Integrating the accurate flash loan resistant data of Chainlink is a significant catalyst for unlocking a new wave of DeFi deployment in the Harmony ecosystem. Knowing that their oracle mechanism is secured, application developers can focus on building their core product and providing their users a superior experience. So with Chainlink, they have, the best security out of the oracles. It will give developers, some peace of mind knowing that they're better secured and they can just focus on building their application to the best of their ability. So that is always good. Chainlink and Harmony, come together. It is right now live on a testnet, as you guys can see here. So I have a link to this in the description for the people who want to read this in full. And then here for the fear and greed index, as you guys can see, we are actually higher than last week. We are at 72 greed. Yesterday we are at 71, and last month, as you guys can see, we're extreme fear at 15. So people are starting to get very, very greedy. Actually, there are some coins that are starting to make new all-time highs, like Solana and Luna. If you guys want to see that real quick, I'll just show you. As you guys can see, Luna has made a new all-time high, just barely above it. Was above it for a little bit, and then it got pushed down. But we still have 4 hours left. Luna made a new all-time high. Solana made a new all-time high. So coins are actually doing pretty well. We're starting to see new all-time highs. So let's go ahead and check out some Harmony. As you guys can see here on the right hand side, Harmony is currently down almost 0.5%. So let's check this out on the daily chart. So if you guys check out this volume, we get ultra high volume. on an up bar. And as you guys can see, we are getting as of right now, we are coming down, but we still have 4 hours left. If we get a low close on this, then I will expect price to come back and start to retest. Because you usually, or what I've been seeing in back testing, I usually see signs of weakness on up bars. When you get high volume on an up bar that closes within the middle or lower than the middle, that's usually a sign of selling. That's usually a sign of the big money selling. And if you were to go check like a 15-minute chart, you can actually see it. The market is kind of starting to mushroom over. Let's see, where's my drawing tool? It's kind of starting to mushroom over, right? So if you were to see it mushroomed here, and then it kind of formed a correction pattern on its way down, and then it made a lower high there. So I'm looking at Harmony to come back and retest if we do get that low close. Maybe, it comes retest on a lower time frame, and then we push back up and get, the high close, or just I want to see a close just a little bit above the medium or the middle point of this bar to kind of like show that there's buyers coming back in overthrowing the supply. So if we were to check out the 4-hour chart and let's see what's going on, we actually broke out of the channel that I talked about last week in one of my videos that formed on this 4-hour chart. We are in the overbought area. As you guys can see, I like to analyze the areas that the big money are in, which is usually the high volume areas, which is in this box. They're active here, and then they're also active in this area here, as you see the ultra high volume, and then you get the reds. So if we were to put a box around that, and then we were to just analyze this real quick to see what they're to try and see what they're doing, as you see here, up bar, they're buying here, we get the high close, and then here you see the ultra high volume, and it increased. So you get the up bar with ultra high volume, and it also increased from the last bar, but it closed within the middle. So this is kind of telling me that they're selling. And then here you get an attempt to go up higher, but it doesn't go higher. You did get a higher close, but it didn't close higher than the bar. And then here you get the confirmation of selling. Here you get the lower close, low volume, and then here you get the high volume, and then it closes lower than the body of this candle here, and also the body of these two previous candles. So that kind of confirms the selling to me during my back testing. That is part of my strategy when you see the ultra high volume mid close, and then you see an attempt to go higher but it fails, and then you start to see lower closes. That kind of shows me that we're gonna start to come back retest. Maybe we come back and just retest the that's the wrong tool, that is my highlighter. Maybe we come back and just retest the box, and maybe we sit on the top of this channel and then continue up. Or maybe we come back to this 100% at 9 cents, which would still be healthy, and then we shoot up. And then if we were to just check the daily chart, as you guys can see, I've been talking about this too last week on my channel. The 50% level for this whole bull run for Harmony is at 11 cents. So we pushed up through 11 cents, and we also have this here, the 161.8, which is the trend that formed back here that started this whole rally. That is also sitting at 11 cents. So we pushed through that 50% level. And keep in mind, 50% levels play as strong resistance and strong support levels. So as you guys can see, we are going to need a lot of strength to get through this 50% level here. But once we flip that, we have another one that we have to get above, which is the 50% level from the crash. So if we take this from the top, put it to the bottom, is at 13.5 cents. That is the next level that we want to flip. Once we flip this 11 cent and then gain some more momentum, we can start to push up towards the 13 cent, which is the 50% level since the crash, which will be another level that we're going to need a lot of strength to push through, since it is a 50% level. But once you start to flip these and use them as support, they usually play as strong support until they're lost, and then you got to get some more strength to push back through them. So we did get pushed off of that 50% level. So I'm thinking we're going to come back and test 9 cents, since that is where some tops are on this blue line. We're going to maybe 10 cents, since it's the the tops back here. But 9 cents is it's basically 10 cents, since it's like 0.0993. So we'll just say 10 cent, just round up. So 10 cent, maybe we come back, test, 10 cent, since we got, if you look left, some structure there at 10 cent. Maybe we come back, test 10 cent, regain some strength, because this bar here does have me a little bit worried. We got the ultra high volume. It looks like we potentially may be in a low close. Like I said, still 4 hours left for this candle, so there's still a chance that we get a push up higher, maybe close, even the middle close will be okay, but that's still kind of, sketchy to me, since we did just get this out of nowhere pump of volume. So I'm looking at this bar here as a sign of weakness for today, but I do think coming back, testing 10 cent, holding 10 cent. We want to hold 10 cent though. We don't want to lose it. We want to hold 10 cent and then push back up to retest that 11 cent 50% level again and potentially break through it. If we can break through that 50% level, then all the, us pushing up to higher levels, which I would like to see us get to the 13 cent level next, because as you can see, we don't really have much structure left after 11 cent. 12 cent, we just flew straight through 12 cent basically. So I think we're going to get through 12 cent pretty easily. But 13 cent, since it's a 50%, and if we were to just check this out just a little bit, as you guys can see, we kind of sat on 13 cent a bit, lost it, and then we sat on it again, and then we used it as resistance some more. So 13 cent is going to be a big level for us to flip. So 13 cent is the next major level of structure that I am looking at for Harmony One. And then if we just check out the weekly chart, since we did get a weekly close yesterday, let's see what happened. So we did get increased volume. We got a green, which is normal volume, which is good. Let's turn this to candles for people that don't use bars. So we did get a very, very strong close on last week's candle, which is a good sign. I want to see us get a higher close this week to keep that bullish momentum going. But as long as we, get a close higher than last week, then the momentum is still kind of there. So guys, Harmony One, I want to see us, what I would like to see. So let's put this back on bars real quick. What I think we are about to see potentially is we're going to probably come back, retest 10 cent, gain some strength, push back up to retest this 50% level at 11 cent, 11.5 cent. If we can get above that, then that will be nice for us to head to the next 50% level, which is at 13 cent, which is the 50% level since the crash. The 11 cent 50% is the 50% level since the bull market started. So once we get above 11 cent, I'm looking at the next major level of structure, which is 13 cent. And once we get above 13 cent, guys, there is not really much structure left. We basically just shot through all of these prices. I guess you could say 18 cent, 18.5 cent, since we made a lower top there, but we didn't, form any type of base at 18 cents. So I think 18 cent will be a pretty easy level to just push through. And then once we, get through 18 cents, since it made a top there, all-time high is basically, right around the corner. So guys, with that being said, I hope you guys found some value from this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I have my Twitter link in the description below. Go follow me on Twitter. I post daily on there I post charts. I just post, personal things, so you guys know when I'm uploading or if I'm going to be uploading late and all that kind of good stuff. Have my Discord link also in the court or in the in the comment section for the people who want to join that. Come share your ideas and just help each other grow as investors, because that is the whole purpose of this channel, is to help you guys grow and to help myself grow and to potentially help you guys avoid some of the mistakes that I made when I first jumped into the market. So guys, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Cryptoverse out of here.